Let's see. Oh, someone did want to be a farmer. Okay, I missed that. Ignore. Welcome. Welcome back, even. Ignore. I believe you've been part of past series. And you will be a glorious warrior in the army. What's this? Cactus flower, okay. Apparently we have a lot of cactus flower. Not something I was anticipating. Tell you what, the attack rates have definitely increased. Not something I like. What I think is a good idea, though, is to construct the walls. I might get that done soon. We'll definitely get started. We'll probably get the walls done on this side and this side. We're not going to be doing anything too crazy. The walls will probably just stop as soon as they get to this bit. Will they be as high as that? No, I think the walls should be about this high. It's pretty high up. But not too high. I want the main hall to be higher than it. And as for just filling up around here, I'm not too sure yet. I'm probably going to make this little slot a market area. Maybe put a few smaller houses around here. Probably get another one of these big ones and plop one right there. It's a good spot for it. And then just around that, lots of smaller houses. We'll see. I like that. Even though it doesn't make much sense. Because where the hell is it coming from? Where's it drawing up and out from? I have no idea. Then again, it does sort of look like the remainder of the gate sort of rests up there. That's not a bad thought. I should have really set that up. Oh well. I missed out on an opportunity. I'll accept that. I'll tell you what, your sword's really bad. I just realized that. You just got a bronze short sword, which is kind of low in the damage end of things. Then again, I think the upgrades aren't too significant. Yeah, for the knight, the long sword, which only does 4 extra damage for 4 steel. Wow. Very expensive. We need to mine more iron. Do we have an iron vein nearby that we can mine out? That looks like tin, yeah. It's because it is tin. Ah, yes, right here I think it's some iron. Beautiful. So that's what we'll do and mine this out. We will X-ray. Once I get my bearings, the hell. We'll mine into these slots. Apparently X-ray doesn't show it properly, but there we go. So hopefully we'll get a bunch of workers that we do currently have to go over there. Use the feature correctly. Now at the same time, I want to see what level our herbalist is so we can eventually turn them into our next cleric, which is definitely required. So herbalist, you're level 1 still. How long until your next level? Still going to take a long time, unfortunately. But we can just make a bunch of health pots. Make 14. I think that's definitely worth it. Or a strength potion. Tell you what. Let's not do that just yet. Let's make one strength. Oh, no, you can't. You need to be level 3. Okay, that's a bit of a pain. I think you will be the last cleric that we will make. You can make a bandage instead. Used by the herbalist to heal for a small amount. A medicinal drink that heals for a minuscule amount. Okay. Tell you what, throw that away. We'll make a bunch of bandages instead. They probably give more experience. Well, I hope they give double. Since we're using up a bunch of flowers. I found a lot of enemies that sort of come up from this direction, which is really bad for us since our walls are over here. What I'll most probably do is block this off. Or maybe this road off. I think, yeah, that's a good idea. Block that off eventually. How's our mining doing? Looks like we gathered ourselves a bunch of minerals. So what we can do is make ourselves more iron, hopefully. Yeah, we can. There was no noise. I just realized that. When this came down... Oh, okay, this. There's no noise. There used to be a sort of noise, which is quite nice. But it's not the case anymore, unfortunately. Ooh! Big old golem. So yeah, they always spawn over here. Although he's doing his own thing by the looks of things. I don't really want to go out and fight him, because otherwise we'll all of a sudden get a bunch of goblins or orcs spawn near us. And they will not be fun to deal with. Invaders! Ah, we've got some wolves now. Okay, that's easier to deal with. I hope it's easier to deal with. Okay, there we go. Oh, and apparently a bunch of archers. Quite a few of them. Unfortunately, they keep running off, so we have to bloody run after them. But this should be great experience for us, especially for our new footmen. Apparently a trader has arrived. That's good. So what we can do is sell all of our shields. There we go. Apparently they're a lot cheaper than they used to be. They're only 2 gold now. Oh, that's a shame. They used to be absurd. We can make a bunch of bows, I suppose. Iso bows. Oh, that's horrible. I do apologize. What do you sell? Just lots of random goods by the looks of it. Nothing in particular that I'm worried about. Oh, nice. New person. Nope, that's not the new person. Oh, you're just leveling up. Okay. Welcome. You have really good body, so I probably should turn you into a warrior. Yeah, you're not going to be good for much else. Oh, well, you could be a good... I kind of just want to turn you into a soldier. Trying to make my army as big as possible. Get lots of experience, then we'll try and defeat this disgusting creature once we eventually get us the minerals required. I just realized we're still dealing with these guys. There we go. Oh, they both got the shields now. That's cool. Although the silver knight right there definitely looks like the leader. Because they got that very fancy looking helmet on. Game paused for a second there. I was always a little bit worried. Are we setting... Well, have we set our cook to just constantly make feed for animals? What do poyos eat? I guess it would tell us. So what we got? We got rabbits and poyos. So what we want to do is keep sort of... Well, we want to maintain sort of a steady 10 for each of these. If we got poyos, we might be able to get ourselves some feathers eventually. What's inside here? Food, apparently. We're making so much of it. It's great. Let's take a drink. Okay. So let's get this sort of... Well, let's get this wall partially done. What we'll do over here is we will get rid of the trees. If I just find out where the bloody harvesting tool is. Get rid of both of these trees. And at the same time, I'm really sort of curious. I should just get rid of this, shouldn't I? Or at least block it off for the time being. But I am using up the mines over here. Wherever the hell it is. I keep forgetting where it is. There we go. It's up here, which are quite useful. Looks like we have reached the end of the mine. I need these mines to get more iron so I can make some better tools. That noise. Where is it gone? I miss it. And what are we looking for now? We need to make another silver mail. And I think another one of these helmets. After that... The position change. That annoys me slightly. Like the repositioning of the helmet. I mean, they didn't do much. They just sort of changed the color. But I don't really mind that so much. It's just the fact that it repositioned slightly. Increase to armor's not as significant, though. Oh, it is... An extra 2 defense will definitely be good for us. I can't make this because we need a scout's hat. And I don't know how to... I guess it's just a random drop chance from the kobolds that attack us. Because I do notice the kobolds have those weird hats. There's probably one already in here. I think a kobold got stuck. I don't know. We do have automatic looting set. Level 2 farmer, good to see. And we did get another soldier, didn't we? Yes, 8 in the army now. How is our herbalist doing? They must have already finished. Whatever the hell they were doing. Where are you? Level 1 herbalist still. Nearly leveled up, though. Can we get you to do anything else? Can't. Need to collect more flowers. Do we have any flowers around here? We do. Random bits and bobs. Oh, okay. There we go. Bit buggy. This save is definitely a lot more buggy than I recall. Oh, okay. Looks like we got ourselves some kobolds to kill, lads. Alright, that's fine. Group up first before we make the attack. They're right outside the gates. They're too scared to come in. I know why. It's because they don't want to go through and then get chopped in half through this because of this gate. It's a perfectly valid concern, in my opinion. This is when we get attacked. They're the ones over there. Level 6 knight. The goblins are afraid. They've been attacked at a time of day they do not prefer. Oh, simple merchant. Oh, padded vest. Provides light protection in a fight. I imagine we can't give that to a bunch of us people, so we'll leave that for the time being. Level 1 right there. Daily update. Oh, we failed on the food. Right, there we are. Ooh, we got ourselves a stamina potion. So what we'll do is we'll place this one right here. And then when we feel like using it, we can just click it and activate its powers. These flowers? Yeah, okay. Some lovely wild flowers over there. There's bits of wood over there I can't remember about. I can't remember dealing with. Probably drops from random enemies. I was going to say enemies. It's from those enemies. Obviously. Whoa, I thought that golem was a thing then. I forgot they random monuments spawn. Oh yeah, we haven't done much around here, have I? I mean, the game doesn't encourage that much exploration, so there's not much point. I imagine they'll do that later on. What has happened to the sound? Some of the main noises have stopped sort of occurring. Like, we don't have the prompt noise anymore for when we have a notification, even though we could see the notification anyway. The same thing with the noise of the sort of wood coming down when you go into a crafting menu. That's not there anymore. Well, not wood. I think it would be a sound of a blacksmith. Smithy. But for some reason, we still have the in-game music. Excuse me, in-game music. It's a little bit odd. Right, herbalist. We need to make ourselves, or I would like it if you made 6 more bandages. Oh, you can't make 6. 5. Did I make 6 before and just didn't think about how much I had? Probably. Oh, now I can make 6. It doesn't matter now. We'll probably get the experience before then. And then what you can do is make your tome. What's this? Willpower. Oh, okay, then probably from an aura. Probably by the night or something like that. Did we get more iron? We did, so we can make a bit more of that now. 5 iron. And then we can make some steel. We'll definitely need to make some steel. We need 8 in order to make 2 of these swords. 2 of these swords. Something else to think about as well. Did we get any feathers from the Poyos? Unfortunately, we didn't. Okay. Invaders are approaching. Right, you can run away. Everyone else, fight that big old bugger. Oh no, not you. Not you. You're new to the fight, Ignore. You cannot die now. Already level 4, apparently. There's no fighting noises. Right, I need you to just sort of walk all the way over here. Why are you all running over there? Whoa, what the fuck is this? Necromancer! There's a necromancer, apparently. That's interesting. I didn't see that. Where'd the necromancer come from? Over here? Oh, okay. Well, now they give us a reason to explore, apparently. He's not that hard to kill. I don't think he scales properly. Unless they fixed it. No, he's getting wrecked by a few bows. So there we go. Completely wrecked. Nice. So I don't think we lost anyone. We nearly lost Ignore, which is not great. I really don't like not having these noises. I'm going to go back in for a second. And I have returned, ladies and gentlemen. I think the sound should be back. There we go. Don't know why it escaped from us, but we should be okay now. Once we get a little bit more iron from this area, I'm going to block this stairway off. Because it's sort of an inconvenience. Yeah, just completely block it off. Most of the enemies seem to spawn up here and then make their way down. Something else to do as well is to stop the zombies and enemies from spawning over here. Something else I've remembered. We don't get too many zombies spawning around here anymore. We get lots of skeletons though. Well, skeletons and zombies seem to be spawning around the Necromancer's Keep. But we don't get any stray zombies, is what I'm trying to say. Wait, is there an enemy over there? Oh, was there a knoll or something? I suppose there was. Okay. Right, here we go. Now we'll take out the zombies, which seem to be just as tough as they once was. And maybe they're slightly tougher. Definitely took a little bit more of a beating than I recall. There we are, a chest, and we got ourselves... Oh, we got some sort of these gargoyle things. Full plate mail, iron mail, cool, okay. Well, they should just automatically grab that, but it seems they've not. They've wanted to get all of this instead. That's interesting. Oh well, warriors, make your way back. Kind of want you to be a little bit quicker, so I'm going to tell you to move. That way you should pick up the pace a little bit. Yeah, we've done the food, nice. Morale's getting a little bit low, though, which isn't great. Hello, miss. You have a very low spirit. Okay, that's not great. We will call you... let's see, who have I not got yet? Dark Eye. We've named quite a few people in today's session. I think it's mostly because of the massive food influx that we've had. I want to gather up these berries as well. Right, now let's pause for a second. I just want to sort of get started on these... Well, this wall right here before I completely forget. Unfortunately, I forgot to build the wall with this tower in mind. Oh, that's really stupid. I forgot about that. What can I do about this? Nothing really, unfortunately. Yeah, there's nothing I can do about that. I'm just going to have to make some stairways on the other levels, and it's just not going to have to connect up to the tower. That's a bit of a shame. Okay, let's get our building done. Shouldn't be that much. Just go over here and sort of use the similar block types that we have right there. So this should look fairly similar. I hope it does. Can't really tell. No, that's not it. It looks like we're using this. Just going to go all the way out. Make some simple straight walls. There we go. And then from there, we continue. I should really make them solid. But I think that might cause a few issues, so I'm going to leave that for the time being. Now let's see if I can get this done from this far away. Nope, already screwed up. It's really difficult. I can barely tell where it starts. Should really be starting from one way and another, not sort of going down here and then going all the way back and starting the line up. I mean, it might help me to stay consistent. I don't know. So we should go to about that high. Mostly that means that the enemies can't just sort of use the wall to get up and down. It's about here, and the wall will just sort of flatten off at this end. There we go. Now we'll do the same thing along here. Now what kind of design do we want to go for? Well, I mean, something similar to what we've got with our watchtowers would be kind of cool. Well, not kind of cool. It would fit the aesthetic. I'm just going to get the wall done on this side. Sort of get a good idea for what I'm going for. Need to be a bit higher. And then it just sort of blocks itself off on the end right here. There we go. Nice and simple. Now, we need to get out of where the hell that was. And use the other block type. This is interesting. I'm not sure where to go from here. I suppose I have to use this. And sort of just go up like that. Am I just going to do this? It seems quite dull. I usually do this with my designs. That's the problem. Might want to get the top done first. Or we are going to go for sort of traditional crenellations. Might want to use this for the bottom layer, though. It's a bit light. That's what I don't like about this.